ocean, but the old with the king stick. Let my slippers at the function. It's hard to run the Gucci slides. That you said you didn't never. I'm a step no. Jackie Chan, no travel. Can't clean it with the beat. Dripping from the. No, Lord, not me. I can never be the one you want to stuff for. Money, that machine. The bell got my stove. R.I.P. the times that I was broke. Acting like a 9/11 folks. Matt back, liquor clean. Places in and I'm a local. Cooking up canard. Waiting for the antidote. Running out of time. Bitches in the independent house.
Never get empty your pockets. I don't do that. In my prison, you do what I tell you. Get over it. He's gonna get dead.
One in the hand, one in the bag.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about... the 17-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Malik Jackson coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, 91 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. We thought that may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was the free safety to Sean Gibson who was able to range over and knock it away.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Come on, let's go!
To throw again. Barrett. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Flex round! Ohio! 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 Ohio!
From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Flush to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Calais Campbell able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taking it about the 36. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jags heading out on offense. Well, last year we said, Charles, one of these years it has to come together for the Jaguars, doesn't it? Well, guess what? It certainly did. They won double-digit games for the first time in 10 seasons, and they picked up 2 more wins in the playoffs before falling in that tough one to New England.
And they decided that on offense, they were going to be a team that knocked you off the ball and ran it. That's why they drafted Leonard Fournette out of LSU, and he gave them some toughness and an identity. Quarterback Blake Bortles, often criticized, but elevated his play in the playoffs, both with his legs and his arm. With a defense, that's where the big transition happened. Yannick Ngakoue coming off the edge. Calais Campbell, maybe the best player in the defensive line in the league last season. But Jalen Ramsey out at corner, he gives them their swagger, he gives them their look, and he gives them great play on the edge.
Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trick flex. Move.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Here we go.
There's Leonard Fournette, 1,000-yard rusher from a year ago. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. 15 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Giants making their way out, and at this point you would have to think that all mentions of last year maybe erased from team history, or at least that's what they want. Clearly, Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, the talent on this team too good for another 3-13 finish, right?
And I think that was reflected in their draft in 2018. Because if it was an all-out rebuild, they would have drafted a quarterback at number 2. Instead, they drafted Saquon Barkley. So that signals to me they want to get back to running the football and trying to punt it.
He's got a man complete. And that one results in 35 yards.
I'm about to do a disservice to the catch we just saw. One-handed, coming down with it, just like that. Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
Now the first NFL carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 5 here to start things out.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
From the gun, Barrett. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Barrett, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you got to circle a guy around, and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Giants. Beckham, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Rosas good with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Yeah, one out of
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go.
play fake. Bortles steps away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a return will stop right around the 25.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. His throw incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Throwing again. Barrett. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 21-14. Rosas now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Over the middle, complete. That's Cole. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does, where a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
Bortles. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And New York set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Barrett looks to throw on first. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
380. 380. Lucy.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down.
380.
Here we go on 4th down with Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, Barrett to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Operating from the gun, Barrett. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw Barrett. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Aldrick Rosas now to try the Giants field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. The Jaguars getting set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, now Bortles. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be in. Complete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, it's Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. Looking long for Westbrook. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Barrett. He's going to go for a big play down. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And his kick is good. Rosas now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out come the Jags. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a deep blow there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action. Now it's Bortles. And he's got Moncrief. And all the way down to the 37. A big play that time for Jacksonville. And even 40 yards. A reminder, 4 more games set to kick off later this afternoon. Chiefs, Chargers, Seahawks and the Broncos, Redskins and Cardinals, and then the Cowboys against the Panthers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And that'll bring up second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
Yeah, really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Dante Moncrief, his first touchdown as a Jacksonville Jaguar. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And got his man complete. It's a big...
What the fuck? Okay.
Big time play there for the G-Men. 51 yards. How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got some space here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Well, those Giant fans, you know that they love seeing Saquon Barkley wearing their jersey, but it's interesting. He actually grew up a Jets fan.
Yeah, I wonder what his dad was thinking. What would Big Al was thinking on draft night. Had to be so happy for his son. But they grew up watching Jets games. Just sit together, watch it. In fact, Dad has a Jets tattoo.
Yes.
Okay, so that tells you about how...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham from 6 yards away. And the Giants add on to their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team record that he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On first down, Bortles. And complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. Completes it to Moncrief left side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Bortles now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Lucy.
Bortles to throw once more. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback, and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing now is Bortles. Moncrief brings it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Bortles now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. T.J. Yeldon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Barrett looking deep downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Equanimous St. Brown with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now Bortles. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big third down play there for the Jags. 49 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision.
Bruh, this nigga got some weird glitchy ass play.
But a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth.
Like, he literally scored 6 times with Odell, bro. I'm like literally doing the best I can to fix the fucking coverage, but the nigga is burning my safety.
On second down, here's Fournette. Pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Bruh, and this is like the first time this shit has happened to me, bro. I'm like, bro, this shit is crazy.
Once again, they show passing formation, showing shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play on them defensively.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. In for the score. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
It really is ass for real, because I'm telling you, bro, the nigga is smoking my safeties. I don't know what else to do. Like, you see these, I even went and looked at his players, bro. Yes, bro, this nigga is really out here doing some weird shit. I fucked myself up though, because I'm like, I stopped running the ball, but bro, he really is with J.T. Barrett at QB, bro.
It's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
It's not that I can't play defense. You can see me shut niggas out,
when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
He got like 300. He got like 300 with 6 touchdowns, bro.
When you scored points,
with 6 touchdowns.
Yes, bro. Like, he's burning my niggas, bro. I keep telling you this, like.
They go play action.
Stuffingtons.
I know how to beat it now.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Jackson in there to get him
I
his
got 5 minutes and 30
now in
seconds.
the afternoon.
I'm about to cover up my game now. I'm about to watch it.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
It ain't over till it's over, nigga.
Working out of the gun, it's Barrett. This is
Who the fuck is...
No,
nigga, that's fucking...
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
On first down, Barrett.
He's throwing him off the practice squad.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go! 1-9! I didn't just see them kind of yards.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Barrett. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now the Jags defense decided to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Now, he throwing the ball and he up 10 points. I definitely got
first kick 47. This one looks good as well. And taken right at the 35. And good return there. Call it 13 yards. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
All I got to do is let his line win it for me.
Thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for
come on, bro. Like,
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The nigga ran backwards and still shot me. This shit is starting to hurt my fucking nerves.
Continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. There was Kendall Donnerson who made the stop on the defensive side. Throwing his Bortles on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it down shy of 45-46. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now we're looking at a fourth down situation.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there.
Yo,
he doesn't get the first down, but he does
back
turn
to
a
the
possible
all-day
loss
game
into
league.
positive yardage.
For some reason, that in my 2K
they
league,
convert there
the
on
Discord
fourth down.
disappeared.
Alright. Nigga, this is like...
Well, I did. I got the UR. It's a new server for the all-day game league. Oh, that shit's still there. Both of them, the green one and the red one.
Buying time to his left.
Bro, I'm switching right here, bro. What the fuck
I
am I
had
supposed to
them
do?
two, the SO Eagles, the SO Nation, that Discord. Yeah, SO Nation got a Discord. 2K League got a Discord. And the R2C, that Discord we was all in.
Now flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
We was in that Discord first.
Outside of the tackle
That was the
box.
first.
There's your penalty.
And the company
Yeah.
that penalty,
Oh, hell
they
yeah,
lost
you
it
right.
down.
So now it's third and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. From midfield, here's
Oh, you joined
Bortles.
yesterday?
Going deep for Moncrief. That's caught inside the 20.
You did the interview?
And he takes it in. Touchdown,
You ain't in it then.
Jacksonville. Dante Moncrief. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
To get into the server.
Do that.
So you can be
Lambeau out to kick
registered
this
into
one
it.
away.
Moncrief got what? I think 3.
That's why I told you it take 30 minutes.
Alright, bro. Now I really got
New
it.
York set
49.
to take the field. This
Just
game
to
is
sit there
really
and listen
flipped
to the
on
end
its
of
head.
the-
Two unanswered
the end of him
touchdowns by
talking
the other
for you so you
side,
click the
and
button.
now, they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many
Yeah, he gonna
times
do
now.
it. He gonna tell you about what's going on, bullshit. You ain't gotta listen to him. You can just sit there and, like, yo, you finished? Alright.
They've got to put something together right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the old
Yeah.
snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
He said, what? Yeah,
Hey, fuck that nigga, man.
him or Teddy Ocho.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
He's met at the line of scrimmage, and
Now all
he
I
goes
gotta do
down
is get a
right
fucking
there.
stop, man.
Calais Campbell on
Oh,
the
he gotta
stop.
stop. He gotta stop.
Bruh. If I don't get this stop, that's me.
2 minute water.
Time
Word,
for a break.
you need this stop right here,
Come back for
boy.
the electrifying conclusion after this. One of the
Yeah,
bigger
it's
plays
the
of the
game
game
right
thus
here.
far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
This is your game right here, bro.
And Ingram holds it in.
He fucking catches it,
And they
man.
get 10 yards there and convert on third.
Oh, the
Tell you what, he's been able to put the
star.
ball in some tight spots all game long. That
He's
throw,
not
no
fucking
different.
bad.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
You need a good defensive stand right now, man. Quick. He gonna run it through the clock, though.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because
Saquon
right
almost
now,
got you, though.
I could be in that huddle with that offensive line.
Yeah, he
I know
did.
exactly
Yeah, he
what they're
did.
saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout.
Wow.
Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Better get some 4 yards for nothing.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's
You know the
taken
inside
down.
zone. Oh, he throwing the ball.
Able to
He's an
disrupt
idiot.
yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
No, not yet, not yet, not
I
yet.
don't know, bro. I really ain't got no
Not
confidence
yet.
in my
Not
fucking
yet.
defense, bro.
Not yet.
So here we go, Charles. 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
He an asshole. He's not trying to milk the clock at all. He giving you a chance.
And they, in fact, will.
Oh, you riding.
Flush to his right.
Nah, he's on the inside zone. Oh,
Man, I'm so sick of this nigga, man.
Oh, look at that field. Look at that field. Oh, he passed the ball.
14 there, and that should be enough to get him
I'd
over
have ran
3.
that shit. JT Barrett the 3rd, man. Game over. Don't quit those. Oh, we're trying to turn it over now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville
Gotta be game over, bro.
And then
Bubba!
we're going to get
This
a
nigga
timeout
a
here
real
called by the
bitch,
defense.
man. Like, that
As
shit
they get it with
ruined my
26
shit, like.
seconds to go.
Yo,
in the
why I'm not
football
watching
game.
this
I have
live,
to
though?
imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Alright, so what, y'all coming to the line of scrimmage right now, right? Oh, yeah, I see it.
2nd down. And he can't get a throw off.
No
He's
cap,
taken
man. This nigga
down.
really trying to
What
throw
a
the ball
huge
at the
play
end of the
this
game, man.
point
Run out
in
the fucking
game.
clock.
Who else? He's in there
like
for
I'm
his
some
4th
bitch, like,
sack
you
of
know
the
what I'm saying?
afternoon.
Bro, game over, bro.
It's over with,
Giants
but I
on
hope this
3rd
nigga throw a
down.
pick 6.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
So you about to over that. So,
From the gun.
you don't have time to do nothing, bro.
I'm cribbing this nigga. I'm cribbing this nigga.
Picked
Man, come on, man. Move out my way. Bro.
Bring it back.
Oh,
Man.
he almost had that shit.
Before he gets back to the line.
He almost ran that shit back, son.
The game is over.
Damn, man. In my way.
So special every year week 1. You had to fly over the big American flag out there before the game. All the hoopla. Just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day.
Yo, he had it too,
There's just
son.
nothing like it because
He had
you
the
really
pick
build to a
6,
crescendo.
son. Oh
And the best part for
my
us is that
god.
crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I
Yo,
was really
them
excited. I
niggas
could
got
barely
Dame
sleep last night. I
offense
can't
for
imagine being a
real,
player.
son. The niggas had
So for the Giants,
56
it
and
wasn't always
82,
pretty, but they do
82
eke out
rushing
the week
yards.
1
Like,
victory here
goddamn,
by a
son.
field
And I was
goal.
actually running the
And
ball.
they'll
My
hit the
thing
road
is, I
next
don't
week
like throw
to
the
take
ball
on
like the
the
ass way.
Dallas
Whenever I'm screaming, I'm
Cowboys.
always running the
Meanwhile,
fucking
for
ball, but I had to play from
Jacksonville,
fucking
they
behind.
obviously fall to 0-1
JT Barrett had
with the
538,
defeat,
7
and they'll try
touchdowns,
again
and 2
next
picks.
week at home
Y'all niggas could join
against
me,
New
man.
England.
I had 2 rushing touchdowns. That's the difference, man.
And for Charles
Odell had
Davis
10
and our
catches,
entire crew, I'm
342,
Brandon
6
Gunn. You've been
touchdowns.
watching
Bro.
the NFL on EA Sports.
Yes. Rack was 114.
Had 114
He averaged
run after
11,
catch, bro.
11 yards per rack.
Bruh, and then on top of that, that dude, Equanimous St. Brown, had 3 catches for 149, bruh. I learned how to play him too late in the game.
Oh my god, so nigga had 3 receptions for 149 yards. Son.
That nigga catching 70-yard bombs on you, boys.
Yeah. Told that nigga that shit have never happened.
Oh,
again.
that's
Like,
fucked.
we
That
won,
nigga
man.
had
He
7
just get wrecked.
touchdowns. Son.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna definitely have to.
Only 2 niggas that